up? It's me. Okay, so it's Jackie. Hi, if you're new. So Sarah and I are on our third week of this No Buy Shop Our Stash Makeup Basket series. So this week we kind of have a theme for every week. So this week we're doing lesser known makeup brands, either lesser known or just lesser talked about, or stuff that we feel like, you know, just random stuff. So I'm gonna do my eyes first because I'm gonna be using those Coastal Scents pigments, which I've gotten a lot of requests for tutorials on that anyway, so this is perfect for anybody that doesn't want to sit through my chit chat and just wants to watch a tutorial. So we're kind of getting that first. This is the LA Splash Cosmetics, their SplashProof sealer. This is a really nice sticky primer for this for these pigments to go on to. Now the Coastal Scents pigments, you order off the Coastal Scents website. They will be in the section where it says make your own, and they'll be listed under mica powders. They come in a wide range of colors. Now what I'll usually do is I'll order the sample size, which is $1, and it comes in a baggie like this. So it'll say the name of the color on here, the color will be in the back, and then what I did, they will also have in accessories, they'll have like little jars. These cost, I got 50 of these for $25. Like however many you think you're gonna need, double that because you're gonna wanna buy more after you try these. But a sample size will fit in the 10-gram jars. And these are really nice. They have a little sifter on the top to like keep all your product in. So I just wrote the names of, you know, all the things on a little label, and that's the way I do this. So let's get this started. I'm gonna use a little brush. This is by IT Cosmetics. This is from their new line of brushes at Ulta. This is from their little travel size brush kit. So I'm just gonna be putting this kind of on the inner half of my eye. And as you can see, I mean, it's a loose pigment. You're going to have fallout, and that's why we're doing this first. These are beautiful. Most of these pigments are duochrome pigments, meaning they look one way in the pan, and then they'll shift to a different way in the light. So this one is called Pearlescent Sparkling Gold. So it's like a nice, you know, a more pearly, soft gold color. Alright. So a little there, a little there, a little there, a little there. Clearly, this is why I don't do tutorials, because I genuinely don't feel like I know what I'm doing half the time. Alright, next we're going to take this Chameleon violet shade. This is a really, really beautiful bright purple shade. And I'm using this Real Techniques. This is their shading brush. I love this brush for these Coastal Scents pigments because I feel like it's the perfect, like, it's small, but it has like a fat little end on the tip of it. I don't know. I really like it. And I'm just going to dot this over the other half of my eye. And then overlapping it just a little bit to kind of get that blend between the gold and the purple. Oh dear God. So let's see what's been happening here. Well, in most of the country, you guys are enjoying some nice fall weather. We are not. It's still in the 90s here in Florida. Which is whatever. I mean, what can you do about it? What can be done about it? This is by Tattoo You, and this is their Extreme Color Shadow. This is in the shade Jazzberry. And I'm just going to take this little EcoTools, it's like a little kind of wedge smudge brush, and put this kind of in my crease and just on my outer lash line a little bit. So I started packing for Chicago because at this point we're less than 2 weeks away And as a mother of 6, I have found that you do things when you can do things, and there's no such thing as doing something too early because time sneaks up on you real fast. So I started packing already. Okay, this is by Merle Norman, and this is in the shade Shy Violet, and I'm just going to kind of use this on a fluffy brush to be kind of a transition shade. Yeah, so I'm trying to get everything into a carry-on. I'm giving you a moment to laugh about that fact, and then we'll come back. I know. Okay, so this is kind of my plan. All right, this is, hold on. This is the LA Colors Liquid Eyeliner. This I picked up from the dollar store. This is such a nice liquid eyeliner. You would be like so surprised. It's got the perfect tiny, tiny, tiny little brush on the end of it. It's so easy to control. It dries to a nice matte black finish. It's like perfection. Hold on, please, and then we'll talk. Just give me 1 second. It's not a good liner day. I gotta lean in close. All right. So it's a 4-day trip. Let's be real. I'm traveling 2 of the 4 days. Let's be real about that. And we are going there with one of the sole purposes being makeup. Okay, so this is YBF is the brand name. It's Your Best Friend. And this is called their Transforming Eyelash Primer. It looks like a pink lip gloss. When you bring it out, it looks like super duper thick, like to the point where it's even like gunking up the brush. But it is such a good primer. What happened to my poor little wand here? Yeah, so the wand is like funked. There it goes. Alright, so clearly we're going to be buying makeup there, A. That's happening. That's like a real event, clearly. So makeup-wise, and we're going to be putting up our makeup baskets next Thursday, all 6 of us. I'll, of course, link to everybody's channel. But I'm trying to only bring, like, the necessities, which I think will be pretty interesting to share with you what I feel are necessities. Okay. This is the Essence Lash Mania Reloaded. It's a false lash mascara. The brush on this is really cool. Okay, now I don't know how well you can tell, but do you see how like the bristles, they're rubber bristles, but they're kind of in pairs that almost pinch together a little bit at the ends? I feel like it really like coats both sides of your like all sides of your lashes when you're putting it on. So funny story about this mascara. I had purchased this off of the Ulta website, and it got sent out to me, and Rochelle from Glam Moms had said something on my video how she wanted to see how that mascara was. So before, it was already in my makeup basket, but I decided to try it one day. So I pull it out and pulled it out like this, and there was no brush on it. It was only the wand, and there was no brush, and the look on my face was like priceless. And for a half a second, I'm like, well, I was like, of course, it would have been funny if it happened in the video, but I'm glad that it didn't, because this mascara is like awesome, and I'm glad I got to share it with you. Okay, let's do our face now. And then we'll do like our lower eye makeup. Alright, so this is like a sample size of this Lumene Finland Bright Now Vitamin C BB Serum, blah, blah, blah. Sheer finish, no color. Let's see how this works. Provides instant silky, soft, visibly more beautiful and brighter skin. Minimizes pores, keeps skin matte. Do what you will do for me, primer. Okay, so it's like one of those like lotion type based primers. All right, so let's see. I have been going good on my no buy. I'm very proud of myself for not buying, well, the no buy was only on makeup, so I've bought clothes and stuff, but. All right, this is like a little more lotion-y than I thought it would be. So we're gonna have to let this set clearly for a period of time. I guess I can do my under eyes. What do I have for my under eyes? Oh, this is the Revlon PhotoReady Eye Primer and Brightener. I use this in my Revlon full face, which I need to do another full face. I did that like a lifetime ago. It could be done again. So I bought some, because I'm still allowed to buy makeup brushes, technically on this no buy. So I picked up a couple of like cheapo brush sets from Amazon that I'm trying right now. And let's see, this is one of the brushes. I'll include a link below. Now already a couple of these, like the freaking thing of bristles, or the brush part, like this part has come attached from the base. So clearly the glue here isn't the best, but I'm curious to see how they're gonna, you know, hold up after a few weeks. So far, I mean, performance-wise, they work really nice. Like, you're seeing what this is doing to my eye. What this is doing to my eye. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. I'm breaking out. I'm sorry. Alright, now for my foundation, I'm using this Aero Mineral Makeup Mist. This is from Ulta. I bought this a while ago, and I'm using it just because it's like the only random foundation that I have. Okay, so now this is like a spray mineral foundation is like what it claims to be. Okay, let's not lie. First of all, it's in the shade Buff. Like that was like a big deal for me to tell you. Let's be honest, it's in the shade Buff. I could zoom out a little bit, please, from this freaking mug. Okay, so it's in the shade, I guess we could zoom back in a little bit. Who cares? My face is horrendous today. It's in the shade Buff. It smells like straight up chemicals. And this is how I use it. First of all, it tells you to spray it directly onto your face. Nobody is doing that. Nobody is doing that. Not me, not you, not anybody else. No, I'm not doing that. So I am going to use it on my little beauty blender. I'm going to spray the side of it and then try to go. It just straight up smells so bad. Like I can't even describe to you the smell of it. It's horrendous. Horrendous. And let me be perfectly honest with you, I don't really love this foundation that much. You know, maybe the smell is just so off-putting. It's like, it's awful. It's awful. And it's always smelled like this, so it's not like it's old and it just has like started to smell weird. It just smells. I can't even handle it. But whatever. The coverage on it is decent. You know, you can't be too mad at the coverage. But no, it's not my favorite. I feel like this will go into like my fine lines. And not only that, but it wasn't even that cheap. I think it was like between $12 and $15 is what I paid for it. So skip it. Did you know that you can use airbrush foundation without an airbrush? You can use it right on your beauty blender or a regular brush. So if you are looking for some like lightweight, long-term, like say you're getting married or you're going to prom or you're going to homecoming or whatever you got going on, or you're just going out and want to get wild, if you get just like Daenerys makes it, like there's a bunch of different brands, just regular AirBrush foundation, you know, the little tube of it, and you can put a few drops right on your beauty blender and use that way. You don't have to spend, you know, $100+ on the AirBrush system. Okay, now this has been around the drugstore since like 1935. I just don't see anybody on YouTube like ever using this. This is the Coty AirSpun Loose Face Powder. You'll always see this kind of at the bottom of the drugstore on the bottom shelves. This is in the shade Honey Beige. I'm looking a little pale here. I don't care. We'll fix it. So it has just that. It smells like your grandma, okay? Not like I know what everybody's grandma smells like, but it smells like most people's grandmothers. You know what I mean. But I really do like it as a powder. I've only used it a couple times. First of all, they're giving you a huge amount. You're getting like 2.3 ounces of this powder. Look at the amount of powder that you're getting. I mean, you'll probably have to replace this like yearly, maybe. I still have my vintage makeup haul to share with you guys from like this summer. All right. Okay, so on my lashes too, what I'm gonna do, because I really like, I have a problem with my eyelashes. I have long eyelashes and deep set eyes, and the combination of that means that my eyelashes will always hit up on my brow bone. So I heard Kirsten from It's Kirsten talk about this first. This is the Ulta Raincoat. Now what this is like just a clear waterproof top coat for any mascara that you have. It's really neat because one side of the brush is longer and one side is shorter, so you can kind of get like whatever sort of, you know, brush you need on it. And I like to kind of just put it over, you know, the tips of my lashes is really where I have my problem. The tips of my lashes on the front, and then I just hit up the back tips real quick, and that will pretty much make any mascara you have waterproof. And this, I think I got this for $4. I think it's $8 normally, but it's always like half off if you can find it. Okay, for my bronzer, I'm going to be using the NYX Matte Bronzer in the shade Deep, which is like, for me, the perfect shade. And this is the EcoTools. This is from their travel size, like, brush essentials kit. And what do they tell you? This is the full powder brush. I don't know. It's perfect for contour because it's perfect. Yeah, so let's see. I've got a box from Influencer that I need to share with you guys. I have a new blow dryer coming to me, which I'm really excited about. I ordered like my favorite color of OPI nail polish that I've been like on the hunt for. It's called My Private Jet. If you've ever worn it, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you're like drooling. Where is it? Hold on. Maybe I'll show it to you now. Maybe I'll just put a huge chunk of bronzer on my temple. Sometimes I like my temples to be really contoured. What in the hell? So we gotta do it to that side, you know. A mistake is not a mistake if it's, you know, symmetrical. So clearly I need to self-tan A. B, I don't know what B is. But self-tanning needs to happen in a real way. Alright, so that's that. Okay, these are so cool. This is the My Couture Blush Papier in the shade Uptown. What it is, it's a pack of, like, you want to talk about good travel in your purse makeup. My Couture makes all sorts of paper type makeup products. Like, they have paper blush, they have paper foundation, they have paper highlighter. So basically they print the blush on the paper. So what I do with the blush, I only need a half a sheet of this. So I'll just go ahead and rip you know, half a sheet out like that. But I mean, what, like, how much easier can you get for like touch-up stuff? And I legit just rub it on my cheek. So this is like a more violet-y color. I thought it would be pretty with the eye look that I did today. But isn't that so pretty? And it's just like, how much easier can you get? You don't need a brush. It's 100% disposable. It's not messy. I mean, you could even like fold it up, blush side in, put it back in the freaking thing and be like on your way. They also sell little like folders to go around these. They're so cute. I got these when they were on Hot Look, and so I paid less, but even at like 17 bucks, they're so cool. They're so unique. You get 50 sheets, so that's basically like 100 applications. So yeah. Let's do my eyebrows. Where are you, eyebrow stuff? I've got to do the underside of my eyes. Okay. We're going to be using this Jane water resistant eyeliner in the shade Purple Lilac. It's just a cool, like, bright purple shade. And I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line. So I have had, okay, I'm not a huge complainer because I feel like there's really no point in complaining, like hardly ever, you know, because if there's a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ resolves it. Ice, ice, baby. You know, like, if it's like, complaining to me just isn't worth it. It's like, what's the point? If you can't change it, complaining isn't gonna make a difference. But I need to share with you some issues I've been having because I feel like you need to know. Okay, this is the Smart Brow. I got this from the Derm store online. This is supposed to be like a waterproof, semi-permanent, like when I was legitimately Googling brow tattooing, this is what came up. Like don't tattoo your brows, try this instead. It's a 2-part system. So this part is like almost like a liquid liner, and we're gonna put this part on first, and then I'll show you the other side. All right, so obviously I'm going on this trip to Chicago. I was trying to find cheap, cute outerwear, you know, to take with me. So I placed an order on sammydress.com. Now, I've ordered with them before. Like, if you guys have been with me since May and you guys saw in my, the dress that I wore for my birthday on Instagram. Okay, now the second part of this is like, looks like a mascara wand, and then you brush it over while the first part is still wet. So I'd ordered a dress from there back in May for my birthday. It was a little bandage dress. It came, it was super cute. The shipping was really fast on it. It was at my house within like a week or so of ordering it. So I was really not that hesitant to order from this company again. So I placed my order August 21st. And it is now September 16th. So it's been almost 4 weeks since I put my order in. I have talked to these people about 6 times. Last night I was on the phone with somebody. I got hung up on 3 times by this guy on the phone, and I wasn't being rude. I was being really, really patient. You know, I was just asking what the problem with my order was, like, because if there's some stuff that's like out of stock, just like let me know so I can cancel those things, you know what I mean? So, of course, my stuff is like still not sent out. But the point is they've been giving me like the runaround for like several weeks now telling me that it's about to be sent out, it's about to be sent out, and it's never being sent out. This is the Krylon Cashmere Highlight, and it's a cream highlight. I'm just going to use it right here on my cheekbones and my brow bones. So yeah, I've been a little frustrated by this company. So like right now I'm at the point where clearly it's not going to be here in time for my trip. Like that's a wash. I can just bank on the fact that it's going to be here before it gets cold in Florida, which is nice, but I am just very displeased by customer service and not getting a straight answer out of anybody, and then getting hung up on by people on top of it. Like, I can understand you hanging up on me if I'm being like rotten and there's probably been reasons to hang up on me before with like other people, but I was just like too tired to even fight last night. And I wasn't being rude to this guy at all. And understand that China is on a 12-hour difference than we are. So I had to wait till like 10 o'clock at night to even get a hold of these people. And the guy told me back to call back in 2 hours if I wanted to talk to a supervisor. After he hung up on me 3 times. So, yeah, I don't mean to be ranting, but like, who does that? Okay, so I'm supposed to be red lips. I just don't feel like go with this eye look. Are you guys gonna be mad at me for having red lips again? I don't care. I don't care. Not that I don't care if you're mad at me, but I don't feel like looking for anything else. I'm going to be using the Jordana. You know what? Let me show you this other one. This is red too, but this is cool. I wore this yesterday and it lasted me almost all day. This is the Stargazer Semi-Permanent Lip Stain Pen. This is a European company. I found this on Amazon actually. But what I like about it is the tip. It's not like a tip that comes to a point. It has like a little bit of a beveled edge, so it's really easy to put on. Hey, babe. Alright, so that's what that looks like. It's really easy to put on and it lasts for life. It does have like that little bit of a marker taste to it, and it's not exactly hydrating in any way, so I like to top it with a little bit of a gloss. This is the Miraness Lip Balm, or yeah, Lip Balm. It's a glossy lacquer stain in number 2, just a nice cherry red. Alright, so, that is the look today. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!